What's up everyone, this is Nathan from the video you're currently watching. In this video, I want to show you the new Gemini 2.5 Deep Research tool from Google. I'm going to show you how it works, what it can do, and how you can use it to tackle complex research like a pro. For the people who do not know what Gemini Deep Research is, it's Google's advanced AI research agent that acts as a personal assistant to handle complex research tasks for you. It's powered by the new Gemini 2.5 Pro model, where it can now browse hundreds of websites, break down complex topics into structured queries, and turn them into multi-step research plans. It can also reason through findings and generate detailed, insightful reports, including audio summaries. It's very good at planning, searching, analyzing, and reporting, which is going to save you hours of work with quality, up-to-date results. This new upgraded Deep Research is insanely powerful, where it scores an overall 69.9% in terms of its success rate in overall Deep Research benchmarks. It is now 2 times more powerful than OpenAI's Deep Research. This latest update doesn't just find information, it synthesizes it with greater depth. It delivers more insightful reports, and now adds a layer of analytical reasoning that sets it apart from other research agents. If you thought that Gemini 2.0 Deep Research was impressive, wait until you see what this new one can do. To use the Deep Research agent, head over to gemini.google.com and then select the Deep Research mode from the drop-down menu. You need to be subscribed to Gemini Advanced plan in order to use Gemini 2.5 Pro with Deep Research. I'm using the 1-month free trial in this video. Next, just send a prompt about the topic you want to research and analyze. In this example, I will ask Gemini to conduct an in-depth analysis of the United States tariffs, which is causing a lot of havoc in the stock market in the last few days. I will ask the agent to focus on short and long-term market reactions and identify the most significantly affected countries and industries. I also asked it to include relevant historical context and evaluate potential economic, political, and diplomatic implications for international trade dynamics. Send the prompt in, wait a bit, and you can see that the AI is working on a plan and it is starting to research what sort of plan it will implement to accomplish the request. Once the plan is ready, you can edit it first if you want some changes. If it's good, then click on the Start Research button to let the agent work. Alright, now a canvas will be opened on the right side. You can see that the AI is working on the research project. It's generating an in-depth research and analyzing the global economic impact of the US tariffs. You can see all the websites visited by the AI to understand the scenario of the topic, which is pretty cool in my opinion. It attempts to find relevant information in as many public websites as available, so that the result will be accurate. Right now, Gemini is understanding the context of the research. It will also show the reasoning and the next steps that it will take to better understand those sources in the history of tariffs. Now, it looks like it is focusing on selecting a couple of different websites as to how it will get its sources from. You can click the drop-down here and select the Sites Browsed menu to see all the websites that the AI has visited. Here, you can see that in a short amount of time, Gemini has already visited 120 websites around the topic. Now, if you asked for a human to do that, imagine how many dozens of hours this task will take, right? For a human to figure out all the sites to research, then go through each one individually without stopping, then craft a report, is impossible. But Deep Research AI is very efficient. The fact that it can just go off and do all this stuff, the speed just can't be matched by any breathing human being. I honestly think I will never need a human to do research for me anymore, because Gemini can do this magic. By the way, it looks like this research is taking more time than I expected, so I'm going to pause the video and jump to the result for you. And here we go. Gemini has finished generating our report. It took around 17 minutes to finish, probably because how many websites the AI visited. Here you can see it visited 380 websites. How insane is that? Now let's take a quick look on the report. It looks like it has done a really great job in making this detailed analysis on all the key requirements I had set. Now if you saw from my prompt, I had multiple topics I want to cover in this report, and it did just exactly that. If you click on the drop-down menu here, you can see two actions: to copy the content or create an audio summary. I'm gonna go ahead and export the result to a doc format first. So let's click on the button here. And yep, we can now edit this report in Google Docs. Let's read some parts of the report just to verify what Gemini has generated. Alright, so for this topic, the AI correctly identified the reciprocal trade tariffs that just went into effect a few days ago. Next, let's see. Order issued on 2nd April of 2025. 10% tariffs on all goods imported by USA on 5th April of 2025, correct? And then global markets all went decline, true. 90 days pause which was done yesterday caused markets to rally, true. Okay, I think there's a lot more we could dig into with this report, but I think this is a good place to stop. By now, you can see how Gemini can give you a detailed and insightful report on just about any topic. Now, we also have the ability to transcribe the audio, so if you click on the Generate Audio Overview, this basically summarizes the text content in the form of a podcast. Let's try to generate one. Close the canvas as we no longer need it. You can open the canvas back by clicking on it. I will now skip to when the audio is finished. Alright, now let's listen to the generated audio a bit.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We aim to help you grasp complex issues, without getting bogged down.
Exactly. Quick, clear insights.
And today, we're tackling that pretty significant global trade situation back in 2025.
Right. Specifically, the U.S. tariffs implemented under President Trump.
Yeah.
We've got an analysis here that digs into it.
A report looking at the tariffs, the impacts, all that.
Yeah, the immediate effects, the longer-term picture. Our goal is just to pull out the really crucial stuff for you.
Okay, so let's set the scene. Mid-2020s. Things were shifting, weren't they? More protectionism.
Definitely. A move away from everyone lowering tariffs together. Then Trump's second term kicked off in 2025.
Okay, I think that's enough for this demonstration. Isn't that amazing? This is the capability of the new research agent by Google. You can see it made the report into a podcast, which is just amazing. And this way, you can get better analysis as well as easier understanding of what was generated by the AI. And that's it for this Gemini Deep Research agent. I have to say it's very useful for those of you who are studying a particular topic and wants to generate a detailed report. Maybe you get a particularly difficult task from your college and needs an extra hand. Gemini is very able to help you with that. Maybe you are launching a product to sell or you need to analyze a specific competitor. I think Gemini can definitely help with that too. And that will be all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and get some value out of it. If you're new to the channel, Code with Nathan is a channel dedicated to simplify complex tech topics so you can master them easily. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if that's something you find interesting or useful. Make sure you turn on the notification bell, like this video, all the good stuff as it helps this channel to grow. With that being said, thanks again for watching till the end. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in other videos. Bye bye.